This is my boss locked account. I've locked this account to only getting experience from bosses and only getting my items from bosses. That means I can't pick up items, kill other monsters outside of bosses, or buy from shops. This account is also an Ironman, so that means no trading or no using the grain exchange. My goal is to obtain some of the best and most iconic weapons and armor in the game. To do this, I need to do some of the hardest content in this game on an account that has only been trained through bosses. And this is my journey. Just before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that this is a massive episode filled with some insane luck and some very long grinds. So I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a like and maybe click on the sub button while you're down there, because a heap of time went into this episode and it is the most progress I have made so far. I also started a Discord server and the link for that will be in the description. I will also be streaming on Twitch. The link for my Twitch account will be in the description. I'm not sure on what times I'll be streaming yet, so make sure you follow and get notifications for when I go live. Anyway, onto the video. Just got myself a genie and a lamp. Time to put this one on smithing. There is level 11 smithing. I was actually just about to record to say that I'm actually going to change it up and head to Tempoross now. Not because I'm out of food, but because I'm going away for 2 days and will only be able to play on mobile. So I'll just chill at Tempoross, and then when I get back, I'll be able to get my loot. I also really want some clue scrolls so I can hopefully get a star from them to make my magic training so much better. Since if I want to get more air runes after I've used up my current ones, then the only way for me to currently get pure essence is from Winter Tot. And that could take me ages to get as much as I need. So I'm going to head to Tempoross, and the next clip will be me ready to loot. Just got back from my holiday. Got a little bit of Tempoross in. As you can see, I have 63 rewards to collect. I got basically all of these rewards from doing solo Temporaries. And I have to say, I wasn't a big fan of this boss, but after doing solos, it has made this boss so much more enjoyable. So I recommend if you're going to kill Tempoross, then do solos. I also managed to go from 58 to 60 fishing. Anyways, let's get on to fishing up this reward pool and see what we get. Hoping for a bunch of caskets and some clues from them, but we'll see. Wow, that was pretty bad to say the least. Got nothing really, just the usual planks and food. I'm going to have to come back here for the air staff later, but for now, I actually want to get 17 magic first. So I'm going to head back to Barrows and try to get one more drop of mind runes, and that should be enough for 17 magic, which will unlock Air Blast. Now, let's go kill some rats. Just killed the last rat for 46% potential. Let's check the chest again. Wow, just coins again, who would have thought? This might be a little out of nowhere, but I want to get some teleports, and the funny thing is, I can actually get them. As you can see in my bank, I have sapphire necklaces from Tempoross. I can take these to the Fountain of Rune in the top of the wilderness and enchant them with the enchant sapphire jewelry with 7 magic. Since I got 9 magic from the runes from Barrows, this will be perfect and give me some teleports to get around the game a lot faster. The Fountain of Rune is also special since it doesn't give any magic XP, but will let me use the enchantment spell. So this is still within my rules since I won't be gaining any XP from enchanting these. I made it back safely with all my jewelry, and now I have over 100 charges to teleport with. This will be a massive help. Now it's time for me to head back to Barrows to try and get some more mind runes. That's 46% again. I don't have much food, but let's see how this goes. Coins again, and I died and didn't get to keep my shovels, so now I have to get another one from Chambers of Xeric. So I'm going to head back there and get another one and go back. Got myself 28 more spades, so now I don't have to wait for my grave to expire to claim my spade back to re-enter Barrows. That's 46% again. Now time to try this again. I feel like I'm over drop rate for these mind runes, but I don't know the actual drop rate, so I'm just going to have to keep going. Oh, and you might see a beer in my inventory. That's because I got one from a random event while coming here. Oh, wow. Coins again. Just what I always wanted. Nothing. Nothing. And I am also now a Barrows novice, apparently. Nothing. Nothing. And that's 30 attack. I did not think I'd be getting this level during this grind. Why can't I get mind runes? I've been doing this for nearly 20 hours now. And that is 30 strength. Another level I didn't think I'd be getting. Nothing. All right, for the love of God, please be mind runes this time. Fucking, I can't. I honestly can't get them at this point. Got a maze random event and managed to get some arrows from it. I can now train ranged if I get a hold of a normal short bow from beginner clues, or have to wait till I get smithing lamp to 15. Whatever comes first, really. Nothing. And that's 30 defense. Another level I did not think I would be getting. Decided to start trying chess with a minimum amount of potential to get mind runes. The potential I need is 38.1% for mind runes, so that means I can kill 2 less rats each run. And speed this up by a fair bit. Nothing. 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 All right, please, mind runes. What do I have to do? Do I have to, like, start praying to God or something? Like, what do I have to do for him? Are you kidding? Absolutely nothing? I've never got absolutely nothing before. Okay. I think that was a sign that I don't have to start praying to God, which is, that can be good. And now I'm at Tempoross because I'm basically out of good healing food. You may also see that in my inventory, I have a genie lamp. I got this while AFKing fishing while editing episode 3. So I'm going to use this on smithing and that will get us another level to level 12 smithing, getting closer and closer to that 15 smithing. Then I'll be able to finally get my agility up. I've decided that I want to get at least 200 reward permits while I'm here, so I'm going to start that and then come back once I have them all. So I've just uploaded the 3.5 episode and the poll, and I want to talk about some of the results of the poll and what I plan to do. I want to thank everyone for voting on the poll and commenting to help me understand what to do in the future. Now, for the results. It was a massive yes to all the content to be allowed, but I actually won't be allowing all the content. From the comments, I found that most people were for Nightmare Zone, but only for doing it for imbues and not just the XP. And I completely agree with that, and even mentioned it in the video. But after saying that though, I won't be allowing Nightmare Zone. Instead, I'll be doing Soul Wars for my imbues and only killing the bosses in there. The wiki doesn't state them to be bosses, but they have a pet and I'm pretty sure everyone will just think that they're a boss. I have chosen Soul Wars instead due to only killing the bosses will provide me very little XP, which I think is much better than all the XP I would have gotten from Nightmare Zone. And it keeps it consistent with why I didn't allow myself to kill giants for the easy XP. I believe it also falls in line with the rest of the rules of the account. Also, since I am an Ironman, I will be able to attack players there since PvP doesn't give any XP to Ironman. So I think that this is a much better solution. And thank you to everyone who pointed this out. I'd also like to say that I won't be getting the supply crates there. This will purely be for imbues. Now, about skill capes. I had many people who were happy with it and have said that since it was a product of me getting 99 in a boss, I should be allowed to get them. Plus, for most skill capes, I'm not even opening up a shop interface to buy them. I think that it is a valid point, but it also does bring up that if I'm allowed to buy them, I can also buy other items from people if I don't open up a shop interface. So for consistency's sake, I'm not going to allow myself to buy skill capes. Since they aren't a boss's drop, and since I feel it will be more special when I actually obtain a fire cape to put on my back. It will feel like such a massive achievement over just an upgrade of an existing item I have. There's also the reason of me really having no reason to get skill capes, since the only thing I really want it for is the stats. And when I can get most skill capes, I will have a fire cape or better by then. This would then turn this account into me trying to grind 99s to unlock a good cape perk, and that's not what I want this account to be about. The last question was for Tombs of a Mascot, and this was just a yes from nearly everyone. The requirements to unlock it is very little, and it will be great content to see on the account later on. This did, however, bring up the question of making exceptions to unlock more bosses in the future through quests. For example, I could have to get the Zora pet to unlock the Prifddinas quest line. And to unlock next, I could have to finish a boss's drop table in the God Wars dungeon, including the pet. This would make it so I would have to be at the end game content, and making the exceptions for the account that late into the account would have little effect on the account XP wise. I would still love to hear more opinions on this matter though, and I might make a poll in the future again for this, but since we are so far away from it, I'm just going to leave it at this for now. And that concludes everything I wanted to say about the poll in the video. Back to Tempoross. Just finished up Tempoross with my 200 reward points. Did my last game with someone who watches my videos, so shout out to Ekim. Got 3 fishing levels and went from 63 to 66 fishing. Anyway, let's start fishing from this reward pool and hopefully get some caskets to get some clues. Managed to get myself 11 caskets, which is over drop rate, which is good. Nothing else major, just a heap of good healing food, which is what I came here for. Now, time to open up some of these caskets. Got a Rune Full Helm and a medium clue from the caskets. Also, got more future games necklaces, which will be great. I'm going to do the medium clue before I open up the last 2 caskets, just in case I get another one. Got 3 steps done, but had to drop the last clue since I had to kill a guard dog. Time to open up the last 2 caskets, and I got nothing. But I do have a surprise in my bank that I wanted to open, and that is a medium clue casket. I managed to get this clue while fishing with my bait while I was editing, so let's open it up. I really want any kind of staff, but let's see what we can get from it. Well, I got a Hosidius Banner, I suppose that's okay. I nearly thought this would actually be my best in slot weapon, but the black longsword is slightly better. But this will actually be my best in slot crush weapon. I think I would be the first person who says a banner is their best crush weapon. Anyway, I'm now going to go cook up the food from Tempoross and then head back to Barrows to get the last binder and drop I need. Okay, I may have lied, but I just finished AFKing some fishing, and as you can see, I did manage to get an exam random event and 2 beginner clue caskets. I did actually get back-to-back exam random, so I did already use a book on smithing and managed to get that to 13, since you can't have 2 of the exam random books at once. But anyway, let's use this book on smithing and get ourselves 14 smithing. Now I only need 2 more genie randoms or 1 more exam random to get 15 smithing and unlock an easy way to get ranged XP and to unlock agility. Now let's open up these beginner clues caskets. What the fuck is with my luck with these things? Oh, wait, that's a normal longbow. I can chain range because I've got some arrows. Wow, I can actually chain range. And I got an oak short bow too. That's insane. Why the fuck did I get a sandwich lady hat? What is my luck in getting random hats on this account? How much was that? Oh, it's only 4K. It's worth nothing. Ah, perfect. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. But I can train range with the arrows that I have in here now. So nearly 500 iron arrows. I can actually go get my range up a little bit. But let's see what we can get from this one. We'll wear our sandwich lady hat for this one and we'll open it. So please, just a staff. That's all I really need from an easy beginner clue now. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually fucking got one. Holy shit. And it's a fire staff right now. I could actually go use firebolt in the tombs. Holy shit. I'm so happy. I am so happy with that. And I got a normal short bow too, but I just actually got the fire staff. Oh my god. I can actually go get more XP from these mine runes, and these mine runes might actually be enough if I use Fire Strike to actually get me to 17 magic so I can use Chaos. I'm going to easily be able to kill a Barrows brother with this. I am so glad I AFK'd fishing. Holy shit. As you can see, I got a fire staff in those beginner clues. That is a 1 in 44 chance of getting it. I could have went so dry on this. Now, even though it's a fire staff, you can actually change its elemental type in your house if you use it on a crystal ball and then you pick what type you want it to be. This only takes 42 construction to make, which I already have. Now I'm going back to Barrows to use Fire Strike on the brothers and hopefully be able to kill 3 brothers with the amount of runes I have. I actually forgot I didn't have 13 magic yet, so I can't use Fire Strike. Let's see if I can get 13 magic with these runes and then switch to Fire Strike for the kill. And there is 13 magic. Now let's swap to Fire Strike and finish off Derek, and hopefully with the kill we can get mind runes from the chest. Now that is our second brother ever killed. I'm going to get the potential needed and go for the chest right now. Just on my way back to Barrows, I got an exam random event. I've gotten 3 exam random events in a row with no other random event in between. Anyway, this book is now 15 smithing. I can now have easy access to range demo. Kind of funny how I actually get a short bow like 1 hour earlier so I can start training range and then proceed to basically make that useless with 15 smithing. But oh well. Let's go. Let's open it. We'll see. Please, mind runes. Yes! Oh my god, on the 28th chest, I finally fucking got these mind runes. I was going fucking crazy in this place. I'm so over it. Oh my god. I can finally move on. I can get my 17 magic. I can use my chaos runes. Well, I can't leave this place because this is going to be my training place, but you sort of get it. I'm sure you get it. I can sort of get out of here. Oh my god, it feels good. It feels so good. Today's been a great day. Like, I just got those clues today. I got my staff. I got more mind runes on 28kc. I can move on. Oh, like, I can move on from mind runes. I'm still going to be here, but I can move on from mind runes, and it's not such like a bad thing. Like, it's going to be a lot harder to go dry and not restock my runes now because of this. This is the first Barrows brother I'll fully kill with Fire Strike. I should be able to kill all the melee brothers to strip it and get a bunch of runes from it. There is Torag killed, also 15 magic from him. It also only took me 33 mind runes to kill him, so killing all the melee brothers will only use around 130 mind runes. There is 17 magic and nearly Derek killed. After this trip, I'm going to be converting my staff into an air staff, so I'll be able to use Wind Bolt and only have to spend chaos runes to cast magic now. There is Verak killed, now only Guthan's left. Guthan's is just not spawning. I keep getting Carols and getting slapped. So I'm just going to do a 3-brother run and then go convert my staff to use Chaos Runes. Mind runes. While I was working out what to do next, I just got given a bond, so shout out to Insane for hooking me up with some more membership. Okay, so I've hit a little bit of a road bump on that plan. I need an unpowered orb to craft the crystal ball in my house. I thought I only needed molten glass, but this has made it a bit harder. I need 42 crafting for an unpowered orb, which is not going to be an easy level to get, but I have found a way to do it. I can currently complete Dwarf Cannon, Mistle and Mystery, Tower of Life, and Murder Mystery to get myself 3,250 crafting XP, which will get me to level 17 crafting, and from there I can make a tool store 4 in my house to give myself access to molds, which I can then craft 850 holy symbols after I get 20 smithing from the iron ore I got from Wintertot. I also have about 880 silver ore from Wintertot, so this is just enough to get myself 42 crafting. So let's go get these quests started then. That's Mistle and Mystery completed, now time to go do Dwarf Cannon. There is Dwarf Cannon done, time to go do Tower of Life. There is Tower of Life done. That's 13 crafting and 7 thieving from that. Now, I can't do murder mystery just yet. I actually need a pot for that. To get a pot, I need to quickly make a larder in my house to get a pot of flour from it. Now, let's spend some money on our house to get a kitchen and a workshop, since I may as well build the larder and also the tool store 4 while I'm here. There is the larder and there is my pot. There is the tool store 4 and also my holy symbol mold. The tool store also unlocks many other things to the account, and I may as well talk about it now since I just built it. Tool store 1 offers me a hammer, saw, chisel, and shears. This is the only way to get a saw outside of an item spawn, but I wasn't able to get a saw from this at the start of the account since you need to have a saw to actually make it. Now, with the chisel and shears, they are the only way for me to get these items. The shears don't matter at all for my account since I can't shear sheep since they don't have a consumable attached to them. The chisel lets me cut all my gems I got from Wintertot and will also help me with the crafting grind I'm about to do. Tool store 2 gives me buckets, knives, spades, and tinderboxes, which is all items that don't really matter since I can get them from bosses anyway. Tool store 3 gives me access to a brown apron, a needle, and lastly, the glass blowing pipe. The brown apron I won't have any use for on the account, same with the needle since I can't get thread from any monsters. But with the glass blowing pipe, I can make myself vials when I get the crafting level for them. This is my only way to get vials outside of just potion drops from monsters. This is also how I will be getting my unpowered orb for the crystal ball that I'm currently working towards. Tool store 4 is what gives me access to mostly all the jewelry molds, with it giving me an amulet, necklace, ring, holy symbol, bracelet, and tiara molds. Now, one mold this doesn't give is a sickle mold, so unfortunately I can't do Nature Spirit to unlock the boat shortcut to Barrows from the swamp. With the other molds available, this opens up some items that will be best in slot for me. I can get a regen bracelet and a fury, which will be my best in slot items on this account. I can string the amulet of fury with the balls of will drops from imps in God Wars dungeon in the future, which is the same for the holy symbol, so I can have access to an easy Sarah item. Tool store 5 requires me to have 55 construction to build it, so I currently can't build it, but it gives me access to rakes, spades again for some reason, trowels, seed dippers, watering cans, and secateurs. Rakes, spades, and seed dippers aren't important because I already have obtained them in Chambers of Xeric. The watering can and secateurs give me access to farming trees in the future when I get clay from imps in the God Wars dungeon to craft them into plant pots. I had no idea you could actually craft plant pots until someone in the comments pointed it out for me, so thank you for that. The secateurs don't really open up anything for me, but I may be able to cure a bush if I can ever get seeds for it. Now that I've got the pot, it's time for me to do my last quest for some crafting XP. That is the last of the crafting quests done, and that is 17 crafting. I have to do a little bit of smithing to level 20, then I can finally start crafting and get to 42 crafting. There is 18 smithing, and this actually unlocks something for the account. This gives me 650 total and also unlocks an iron med helm, which is my first armor upgrade that this account can actually wear. I do have the rune helms in my bank, but with this, I can actually wear it currently. There is 20 smithing. Now I can actually make the silver bars. Now, with the amount of silver I have, I can actually get 30 smithing from it. So I'm going to smith the bars till I hit 30 smithing, and then I'll finally be able to train agility. There is 30 smithing. Now I can make steel bars and can actually start training agility when I make them, which is actually what I'll be doing straight after 42 crafting, because I want 30 agility because that will basically half the amount of time it takes for my run to regen. I also have to smelt about another 150 bars. As you may see, I have only done 650 bars and need about 850 silver bars till 42 crafting. I already had about 50 silver bars from Tempoross, so I have to smelt a little less. So I'll finish on 31 smithing for now. That is 42 crafting. Now I can make the unpowered orb. Got some good other unlocks on the way to 42 crafting. Most notably sapphire necklaces and sapphire rings. Now I can make recoils and games necklaces without relying on the drops from Tempoross. Another good unlock is plant pots at 19 crafting. Now, time to go collect some sand in Yannel and make an unpowered orb and also make a crafting table 4 so I can make toy mice to finally start training agility. There we go, there is my sand, and there is the molten glass and steel bars I will need. Also, I need one more molten glass for the crafting table 4. So I'm just going to go get another bucket from Tempoross while I'm here. And I'm going to go fill it in Entrana on the way to make another molten glass. Forgot to make 3 teak planks for my crystal ball, so I'm just using 3 of the teak logs I got from Wintertot to make them. I can turn them into planks because I'm allowed to use services like this. Well, turns out it was not 42 crafting, it was actually 46 crafting. I was looking at the construction level to make the crystal ball, not the orb. I think I have enough gems in my bank to get 46 crafting. While I was here, I thought I'd make the toy mice, but I found out I need a plank and a clockwork mechanism to make them. So I just made the clockworks and thought I may as well come back and make them after I get 46 crafting. And there is 46 crafting. I did have enough gems to finish off the level. Now I can make an unpowered orb. So let's go down and make this crystal ball and the mice so I can train agility and finally change this fire staff to an air staff. Let's first make the toy mice since I'm here. There is all 5 of them made, and that is agility unlocked and can now be trained. Now I won't have to walk everywhere so often, thank God. Now let's go make a study and build the crystal ball spot to then change my staff. Now with that built, let's change my staff to an air staff. My God, it feels good to have an air staff. I can now just cast air bolt and only use chaos runes and no other runes. It feels so good just making all these unlocks in such a short time. It is still the same day for me when I got the clue with the fire staff in it, so this amount of progress feels amazing and weird at the same time, since I have been doing things that are usually about 1 to 2k XP an hour, sometimes even way less. Anyway, now I'm going to go train agility and hopefully get to level 30, since at level 30, your run regens about twice as fast than usual. There is 30 agility. If I can say one thing about this grind, is that my wrist really hurts. But it was better XP than what I thought it would be. I was getting about 3k XP an hour near the last few levels. 30 agility doesn't really unlock anything for the account. I just wanted to make it so my run regen a lot quicker. Now I can nearly head back to Barrows just after I go and cook my food. So I just finished cooking my food for Barrows and I got a quiz random event and got a mystery box. So let's open that and see if we can maybe get a weapon upgrade for Barrows. Like, who knows? Oh my God, my mic was fucking mute when I recorded that, but what the fuck is happening? Holy shit. There is no fucking way I just got that. I literally that's my first mystery box I've ever opened on this account. Oh my God. What the hell? I think it's like a 1 in 20 or something. No, 1 in 16 for a mithril scimitar. I cannot believe I just got that. I was just saying, let's open this so I can hopefully see if I get a better weapon for Barrows just before I go, because I thought, why not? And it actually just happened. I don't believe it. How did this... I'm getting so lucky the past few days. I just need to open more stuff because I'm getting so lucky. Let's see if this continues when I get to Barrows or not, but Jesus Christ, this is insane. Now that I'm here, I'll show you how I'm actually going to kill the brothers. The way I'm going to do it is just kiting them around the coffin. If you want an in-depth video on how to actually do this safe spot, then look up a video called Barrows, No Damage or Prayer by Mike Hool. I'll also put a link in the description to it. But this is how I'm going to be killing all the melee brothers. And if I get a melee brother as my crypt, I won't be killing that brother unless I get a good spawn while going through the crypts. And that is nothing from Barrows chest number 30. This is going to be my first 4 brother chest since I got a good spawn for Darok. So hopefully we get some more chaos runes. I will have to go and change my staff over and do some fire strikes for some more KC. Well, only mind runes. So now I'm going to have to go swap over my staff and go back to fire strike for a bit and see if I can build up some more chaos runes. There is 35 magic. That means I can now cast Firebolt. This is also the level I wanted to go try another boss. The method that I'm going to use, I haven't tested before, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm going to finish this Barrows KC and then head off to a new boss. So I have a few things to do before I attempt the new boss. The first thing I need to do is make this emerald ring and then enchant it at the Fountain of Runes so I can get a ring of dueling. Now that I have the ring, I'm going to explain what boss I'm going to attempt. That boss is Scorpia. I want to kill Scorpia because it has a pretty high chance of dropping many rune weapons, which would be a massive upgrade to my myth sim. The only other item that I would want would be the weapon poison plus, but it's a 1 in 32 drop, so it would be very unlikely. Scorpia might be very hard for this account to kill because it spawns healers which start to heal the boss when its HP reaches half. To deal with them, you usually freeze the healers and move the boss away from them and they despawn. But I can't do that. So I will need to kill the healers and refight the boss after it gets fully healed. Alright. Let's give this boss a go. For the method, I would teleport to Soul Wars and exit Soul Wars in Edgeville and pull the lever and walk over to Scorpia. From here, I would enter the cave and attack it 1 to 2 times before I exit and run to the other side. Then I would attack it 1 to 2 times before repeating this process. When I would die, I would ring a dueling to Farok's Enclave and go into the Soul Wars portal and exit out at Edgeville and repeat this process. Yeah, I feel like that would have been possible, and I would have eventually killed it if that guy didn't enter and make it so it wouldn't be my loot if I killed it. I won't be able to give it another attempt either, since I'm running out of air runes and the ring of dueling I made might not have enough charges, and I don't want to risk it again. I would just wait for a bit and have to try again in the future with higher stats. Look, I don't want to end this episode till I kill a new boss. So I'm going to try something and see if it's actually possible. I'm going to try and kill a different wilderness boss. That boss will be the Chaos Element. Now that might seem weird, but the Chaos Element has a great safe spot where I can just attack it and sit back and relax. I will be meleeing it, so it will be very slow, and I'm not even sure if it will be possible with how much DPS I can do on it. But I love to get a new boss in every episode. The Chaos Element can also drop some really important drops for the account. What I will mainly be after is the Weapon Poison ++ and the Bat Bones it drops. The Weapon Poison would be great because it could let me kill other bosses by poisoning them and waiting till they die. But the more interesting drop would be the Bat Bones. This makes it so it is possible for me to do Merlin's Crystal, which means I can do Holy Grail after that for 15k prayer and defense XP. With the prayer XP and the bones I have in my bank from rats, I could potentially get Protect from range, which will open up even more bosses for the account. Holy Grail also unlocks some other very interesting pieces of content, but I won't say what that is for now, and I will let you all guess what it does for me. And let me say, it opens up a very deceptively large amount of content. The Chaos Element can also drop a Dragon Two-Hand and Dragon Dagger, which would also be great, but with my current training methods, it would take me about 100 hours of training attack to reach level 60. Anyway, I'm excited to go try, so let's give the Chaos Element a go. I don't have high hopes of killing it, but if I can, it will probably take a very long time. So I just wanted to show how I actually did the lure for the Chaos Element. I didn't show it very good on my boss account, so I'm just going to show it on my other account. If you want a guide on actually how to do this properly, there's one by Theoatrix, and he got it off someone else, but I'll just link his video, and then you can go to that one after that. The way you do it is you find the Chaos Element, probably down near the Rogue's Tower, you get its attention, and you run along a fence line to one of these marked tiles that I have. After you see the Chaos Element again, you basically just run along straight through this line until the Chaos Element gets lined up. Then you take one step back and you can just walk down to where the Chaos Element is, and then you can just start hitting it like this. The Chaos Element doesn't move once you've got it here. It doesn't despawn, it doesn't teleport away, it doesn't heal massively or anything, so it's just easy to actually safe spot this boss. But if you want the actual guide for the setup on this, just check the description, you can see the video. Okay, I've set up the safe spot, so let's see if I can actually hit on this dude now. I doubt I can, but we'll have to see. Oh, I actually hit. Maybe possible. We'll see if I can hit before it regens again. Oh, okay. All right. This might actually be doable. So you might notice that it jumps through a couple of recordings just here. It's because in the first one, I accidentally swapped worlds because I forgot my world swap hotkeys when I was typing, so it wouldn't have been my kill. And the next one, it actually got PJ'd by someone who was just doing it out of spite because of someone else there, but you know, that's the wilderness. All right, so I got it reset up. We'll see how this goes. I have swapped to an actual PvP world as well, so just gonna have to see if I can get the kill now. It's just literally all about the waiting time and if no one's gonna actually come across and ruin it. Oh my god, that took 1 hour and 44 minutes and 55 seconds to actually kill just then. That is the longest kill I've ever done of anything in this entire game. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting 0.6 kills of the Chaos Element per hour. Oh my god, I got a Dragon Bone and Chaos Runes from it. That's actually not too bad of a drop. I would have rathered other stuff, but it's a lot better than the 5 tuners I was expecting. I had my little crew here who was watching the whole time. Shout out to Zero. He literally stayed for the whole time I was killing this and the other 2 as well. So he's been here for like at least 3 hours now. This was a long task. This was an extremely long task. And I'm not doing 2kc. So when I was killing the Chaos Element, I did some calculations. With my stats, I had a 4.7% chance of hitting it. This meant that every minute I would roll 1 hit, with the Chaos Element also regenerating 1 HP every minute. So with my average hit being a 3, with the Chaos Element having 250 health, it should have taken me about 83 minutes to kill it. But since it would have regened 83 HP in that time, I would have taken me a further 27 minutes to kill, which comes out to be 1 hour and 51 minutes a kill on average. I actually killed it just a little bit quicker than my average. I just love this account. The insanely dumb ways I have to kill bosses is just insane. That had to be the world record for the longest Chaos Elemental kill. I am very happy with what we've achieved in this episode. I managed to kill a new boss and just look at my stats. I'm now able to train all my trainable skills on this account. I went from 1 to 30 agility and 1 to 46 crafting. Lamped to 15 smithing and then got that all the way to 31. Managed to get all the way to 30 defense, 38 strength, 32 attack, and 36 magic. There were many other levels and milestones hit in the episode, and we even actually get to finish on 750 total. I would greatly appreciate a like and a sub for all the work that has gone into this episode. I am blown away by the support I've gotten up to this point. Like, I hit 12,000 subscribers. Honestly, what the fuck? So a huge thank you to everyone. I'm very grateful for this, and I honestly can't say thank you enough. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in the next episode.